Hi, my name is Michelina Viola. In this video, I'm going to go over some terminology, principles, and some other things about ESL students. So the first thing I'm going to go over is terminology. ESL is a term used to describe a student who is a non-native speaker in English. This is in an English-speaking classroom or environment. Bilingual is a student who speaks two languages with some sort of fluency. These two are different based off the amount of the second language spoken by the person. Bilingual students speak two with some sort of fluency, while ESL students do not speak the second language with fluency often. In a classroom that focuses on a bilingual model, they often teach in both languages. While in an ESL classroom, they focus on English language specifically. ESL classroom, the teacher does not have to speak the second language. Sheltered English instruction is an approach that uses beginner levels to develop grade level content to allow increased English proficiency. Structured English immersion is a minimum of 4 hours daily, which in the teacher will talk and model English and the English learning process. Both structured English immersion and sheltered English instruction focus on the content, but do this in a different manner. Sheltered English instruction will meet the child's proficiency level of English, while structured English immersion does not address English proficiency, rather allows them to hear and be shown English skills. Second, we will talk about the 4 of the different principles of Arizona's language development approach. Arizona's language development approach can be broken down into different principles. The first principle works to help ELL students develop and sustain linguistic and cultural skills. This can be done through many different assets, such as working with the language and the culture of the ELL students, ensuring they feel heard in their language and culture, and more. The second principle is also integrated instruction between content and knowledge. This can be done in many ways. We saw this idea through structured English immersion and sheltered English instruction. This third principle is targeted and explicit language instruction, which is creating opportunity and support for ELL students to talk and participate in their non-native language. Lastly, the fourth principle is asset monitoring and feedback, which is done within every teaching style. This is important for ELL students specifically because the teacher should be making sure instruction and assessment aligns with the language learning continuum. Agency is incredibly important for ELL students. ELL students tend to face many outside circumstances and struggles besides being ELL. These factors may include socioeconomic and linguistic factors. Agency helps these students remain motivated to continue to learn through these factors. Some ways to increase agency in our students is helping them set goals, reflect, providing encouragement, teaching positive self-talk, and more. The newcomer model is a clear vision for ELL students to help them in excellent achievement and socioeconomic development. This is done through 121 minutes of each day of language instruction in an integrated setting with multiple different types of assessments. The pull-out model gives a clear vision for ELL students to help them with excellent achievement and socioeconomic development. This is done by 60 minutes per day of integrated instruction in an individual environment with multiple different types of assessment. The two-item model gives a clear vision for ELL students to help them with excellent achievement and socio-emotional development. This is done through access and opportunity. If it could be given every day at a grade level proficiency for all students. This model also should have different types of assessment. The 50-50 dual language immersion model, again, gives a clear vision for ELL students to help with excellent achievement and socio-emotional development. This is done through access and opportunity again. This model should be done 90 hours per day and does not need to be by a teacher with a bilingual waiver. Lastly, we will talk about assessment and placement. The Arizona ELL assessment is a standard-based assessment that meets federal and state requirements. This will measure the proficiency of the English language. This is used to place students based off of their test scores. They will be retested once per year until they achieve proficiency on these tests. They will be monitored for 2 years to ensure their success and proficiency. There are many accommodations that are important for ELL assessments, such as test conditions, extra test time, providing dictionaries or glossaries, creating bilingual assessments, making language adaptations, and more. For references and more information, please look at the attached script and reference page in the files. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.